Hello, Habibi here. This video is again about JavaScript tutorial. This time I have this file. I have this HTML file contains tabs. Let me open it. Here we have a page with 5 buttons. Each button is for a tab. For example, this tab 1 related to this tab text. This is for tab 2, tab 3, 4 and 5. If I click one of them, any relevant tab text is showing up. But what if I need a button like this one, like this previous or next button? I need to click this button to show tab 5, for example. Now I'm on tab 4. I need to go to tab 5 by clicking this next, and I need to go to tab 3 by clicking this previous button. So what we need to do to make these two buttons work? So I think I have an idea for the solution. Let's edit this HTML file. I'm using bracket as a code editor. Okay, here is the code for the HTML file we have, and here is the JavaScript part. Now basically, if you click each of those tab buttons, you will see the click tab. For example, you will see the content of tab 3, and the other tabs are hidden, are going to be hidden. Another tabs are hidden by this script. So this one is for showing the current tab that we click, and this script for hiding the rest of tabs. So this is happening only when we click this button, and we don't have any reference or any variable without clicking them that shows us which tab is it now. Let me open the developer console. Okay, first what I'm going to do is to create a variable here. Here I'm going to create a variable called current tab, and its value I need it to be 1. Okay, so I need to show the users when they open this page, I want them to see the first tab content. So tab. Then I need to show the content of this first tab. If you refresh the page here, at the first time you will not see any content of those tabs. So I I need to show users the first tab. So here I'm going to do this way. Content first, content one, let's show. Okay, let's refresh the page. Now initially you will see the first tab, and now I have this variable current tab. If I check the value of that current tab, the value is 1. So what next? What is next? The next is I need to do something when I click these buttons. First thing, I need to log into the console. Let me do this. Console.log the tab ID. What tab ID do we have right now? Let me refresh the page. So if I click this tab 1, so currently we have content 1. If I click tab 2, we have content 2. Okay, this is for the log. The next thing is I want to relate the value of this tab ID to the current tab value. So I need to change the value of this current tab when I click these buttons. Okay, how? Here is how to do that. Let me separate this codes. Okay, I need to change the value of this current tab variable according to the value of this tab ID. So the value of tab ID is this content 5, content 3, and content 2. So I only need the number of the string variable. So I think tab ID is string variable. So because I need only the variable, only the number, what I'm going to do is to parse int tab ID, but because it contains text that is not number, I must replace content with an empty string. Let me test it. Refresh the page. If I click tab 3, now I'm clicking content 3. I'm showing the users content 3. I have content 3, and I need to check the value of current tab. Now the current tab is 3. We have those variables related now. Okay, now we have this current tab variable working. The next step is to make these two buttons work. Okay, here this is the previous and next buttons. On click ref, on click next. Let's create two functions for both of them. Function next what we need to do for this function is to show, just simply to show the next tab. What is the next tab that we want to show? We need to show the this div with content ID, and the number is the current tab plus 1, but we need to wrap it inside bracket. Okay, let me test it. I click tab 2. Now I click next button. We have tab 3, but we still have this tab 2. We can solve it by hiding this tab. We can simply hide all the tabs. First, we need to hide all the tabs with the class of tab content. Okay, let me test it again. I have tab 1 and I click next. We have tab 2 and then what's happening? Tab 1, I click next, tab 2. Current tab is 1 and I click next. Okay, here is the problem. If I click next again, the value of this current tab is still 1. That's not correct, so I need to increment the value of current tab plus plus. If I click tab 1 and then I click next button, tab 2, 3, 4, 5. And here is another problem. If we click next, we are going to show the 6th table, which doesn't exist. So we need to solve it by limiting the value of this current tab. Here, before these 3 lines of code, we need to check if the current tab is less than 5, because we only have 5 tabs. Then do this code, do these things. Okay, let me try again. Click next button, and this is the last tab. We should not be able to click this button again. That is working now. What the previous button here, we are going to do it, we are going to work on it here. So let's duplicate this function and paste, copy and paste it here, and replace this next to pref. Now if the current tab is uh, more than 1, here we are going to reverse the thing. We need to decrement, and this would be minus minus. Okay, let's refresh the page, click next button and click previous button and click this button. Everything is working now. That's it. Okay, I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and make sure you are you make sure you subscribe to my channel, and yes, leave your comment on my comment section. Maybe I will reply you if I see. If you have any question, please ask. I will reply to your question, and thank you very much. Bye bye.